Zaire is not creative. You see, Nyaribari Chache is a cosmopolitan constituency. It covers parts of Kisii town. You need those votes of Kikuyus who are trading around Kisii town.
Yes.
And you know very well, the Mount Kenya, all the people from Mount Kenya are aligned to Ruto.
Yes.
So he needed a party. He needed to align himself to a party that they like. That is UDA.
Okay, hold on. So are you saying that Nyaribari Chache, the candidate for UDA is Zaire Jianda? Is he the one carrying that flag?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Confirmed. Yeah, because when Ruto was away like 2 weeks ago, they had a rally in around Bobaracho, where Moses Wetangula graced the rally.
Yes.
Sekiri Machogu, Silvana Sosoro, and the rest of the Kenya Kwanza team.
Yes.
And the host was Zahir. That means he's in UDA. And even his posters and banners are printed with UDA colors.
Okay.
Yes, he's in the right side of political divide, because I believe the richer populace of Nyaribari Chache are going to vote for Kenya Kwanza MP, and that is Zahir Chanda. Again, but going back into leadership.
Okay, before you go there, there is something that people want to know. Which areas is Zaire Chanda? Which wards, which areas, which voting centers is Zaire a serious candidate where he can garner votes that can propel him to parliament? Which areas is he strong? Because this thing is also about regions.
I want to give him Kisii Central, where he comes from. He's a resident of Kisii Central ward.
Yes.
That covers all the way from Menyinkwa all the way to Kisii town. I also want to give him Bobaracho. Bobaracho, it score good number of votes. Then we go to Iveno. Some polling.
Is that is where my friend Dennis Oseko comes from, and he's going to come here and give his opinion. Dennis, if you are still there, bro, come here, tell us, are you people voting for Zaire in Iveno? Because I've been there. I thought that is a stronghold of Richard Tongi, because he has brought a KMTC there and people have invested in that town.
But in this show, previously in this show, you guys have voted mmekuwa mkipiga hiyo college vita, mkasema sijui Ruta kalikuja akaekelea hiyo foundation stone.
Yeah, until we made noises when they started construction. You know that, bro. Even me, I went there.
But why do you want to give credit to Tongi then when in the back of your mind you were here fighting the campus?
Now, I wasn't fighting the campus. I was fighting projects that are never taking shape, projects that don't take shape, projects that don't get started. I want them to be built. Same way I want roads to be built. So I was just fighting that this guy brings projects and then he does not fund them. I wasn't fighting the college. I was asking, why are you giving people hope? And I asked myself, I asked questions. I asked, people have seen hope in a college. They have built even apartments and rental houses, and then you don't fund the project. That is what I was saying. I was actually for the project. I was against giving us a project that does not start, that does not kick off.
Yes. Again, with the entry of Daktari Monda to the county politics, it's also a score to Zahir, because where does Daktari Monda come from? Which ward? We need also to understand that. Okay,
that is why I wanted this guy who's ni mtu wa vijiji huko ndani kuje, but I don't know, but he's going to come and then he's going to tell us there are people coming, locals that are going to come and pinpoint those areas you are questioning.
And again, Fred, you need to understand what was wa kijiji huko ndani wa mama, they are going to vote for Ruto. They are going watangalia egurubaro bawo chikoligereria sere bagire egurubaro kurugoro bakanse.
Why?
Imbaro mate bari babata stereotype na bagere.
Okay.
Bari yani barba believe na muntu utaru siri sangwa tari tako gamba.
Okay.
Abagaka bayitana believe tigo abagaka bari bayibwira ba.
House, a UDA strategist in Gusii house. But,
That is my MCA. Oine MCA yane.
Oh, okay. Enoch, karibu.
Kurugezima.
Karibu Enoch. Enoch, amecheza na camera. There's something he didn't do right with the camera. You know.
Yesterday walimnyanganya simu Kasarani.
Oh, mlipeleka chokora nani wakawangware huko?
Aliingia na gate 4 hiyo ya VVIP.
Sasa hapo that's not a place to lose a phone. So
kumbe ni machokosho walikuwa huko.
Yeah. So I do have another political analyst from Gusii, Engo Isaac Mogere, actually did very well in South Mogrango. In fact, he educated people about politics of South Mogrango. Karibu sana Isaac, karibu sana Enoch.
Thank you so much.
Ndio.
I'm so excited to listen to Wesley Bonago Chambua Nyaribari Chache. I'm so excited, but then too much bias. In Chago support because maybe that could be the leading factor. A very good analyst because of that. He could have given us first of all facts. Other than why maybe other than how many words they have, how many votes from every ward, expected to distribute to all these candidates. But to me, I strongly feeling Omojumbo Chache. I may not like him as I always say, but he has done very well.
Wow. Okay, Enoch, what is your opinion on Nyaribari Chache? Enoch, I think your audio is not working well. Can you just use something's not right? So
maybe as tukangira nereisa kidogo.
Okay, mwiraneli.
Kiogoro ntobwate the current MCA Nkoboriare oyokoro kwa Apoko is going to score very highly.
Hold on. Let me my brother speaks his audio.
Yes.
Okay, Enoch. Let me see. Enoch, you unmute your audio. Check down there. There's somewhere your audio is muted or something. We can't get you.
Aja unmute.
Okay, I'm unmute sasa. Enoch.
Yes.
Enoch, can you just use the phone as it is, because it looks like your earphones are not getting the audio out for us. We can't hear you. Yeah, try to see if you can work with just the phone, because the gadgets is not. Okay, now Enoch. No, we still cannot hear you. There is. I think your phone is still connected to the earpiece. Can you remove the earpiece? Can you disconnect the earpiece?
Atoe Bluetooth kabisa.
Toa Bluetooth kabisa. Toa Bluetooth. Just go to the settings and remove the Bluetooth connection, because I think that's where it's probably taking the audio somewhere else. It's not coming through the system here. Enoch has a very strong opinion about Nyaribari Chache. He needs to say his word. Enoch. Enoch, still we can't get you.
Maybe Fred toge andre because of time ninchiko watch news ya sini.
Okay.
Kiogoro ntobwato omonto kuri Kiogoro kuru kwa Apoko MCA ya
MCA, the noisy MCA, the one way it's Getutu. Hey man, that man is you to the guy Getutu, as if ni kama sisi wote tumekula. You know, I don't know, they hate it.
But until recently, I think he was support UDA. He wanted to vie on a UDA ticket, but he akadikambu akandazimio. Bono, and give that guy a mic. Moe mic igoro. Ago convince keromo onto is a very good speaker. Ago teria bangine kenyoroime. No muntu maite kukwana. He used to be a pastor. No mo pastor, aritima ete usina ticket. No karo mheshimiwa. No muntu ekera soira matanga imo maite kukwana n'abantu. That is not someone you can underrate.
Okay. And what can be seen is until the other day he was campaigning for Joash Mamki to be given governor.
Goiko muntu ragire, goiko riobosie.
Okay.
Bono se korgere no mogaka na radio kuruku kenani. Ukabeire CDF chairman during the times of was it the time of Mze Nyaribari Noare.
Okay.
No, I think it comes from even a word.
Okay.
We cannot underrate him. He will also get his good share of votes. But as we speak, with a lot of honesty,
yes,
Zaire, if the voting is done tomorrow, Zaire will win with not less than 20,000 votes. Because Ngobagana bari win nanke, lakini he will win.
You're serious?
Yes, Zaire is the next MP of Nyaribari Chache.
Who are the other people that may spoil the math? Is there a possibility that a third candidate or a third contender may come in and mess up the map?
As it stands, it is Zaire number 1, number 2 Mheshimiwa Tongi, number 3 Apoko, number 4 Dari Kenani.
Contesting?
Yes. Number 4 is Kenani. From there, I don't know. Okay. Number 5 ndio sijui, but yeah, the 4 are the leading contenders.
And you actually, let me put these words down because I need to ask somebody else whether
yes.
You say township, that is for
Zahir.
Bobaracho is for Zahir.
Yes. Birongo. Even though Irgeta would share. Wako bagana na Tong.
And then
Birongo.
Birongo is also for Zahir.
Yes.
So you are saying the only place Wago share is even, but the rest is going to score very well.
Yes, and Kiogoro is for Apoko.
Okay. Enoch, unmute yourself. We see whether this time you got it right.
Can you hear me?
Now you are clear. We can hear you, and we have your number one supporter Wesley is dismantling the member of parliament, and they're saying Zaire is now close to the people than ever before. Do you think those are the politics he's playing?
First and foremost, I want to say thank you very much for hosting us today.
Yes.
And in politics, there is what is called sycophancy and just following your heart and saying the way things are.
Yes.
Number one, as much as the area member of parliament has not done much as maybe people could say, but I want to tell you, from where I'm seated,
yes,
one Zahir, if he makes to be a member of parliament, Number one, he will ensure all he has spent all these years, he will get it. He will ensure that he has gotten all he has spent. So they say, better devil you know than the angel whom you do not know. So if you tell me today to compare between the area member of parliament who is one Richard Tongi and Zahir and people.
Yes.
But
you froze a little bit, but I hope you're able to regain. Enoch.
But today, what Richard Tongi having is second term as a
okay. Enoch, you kind of froze. Enoch, you're back, but you froze a little bit. We missed some words from you. Enoch.
Seemingly there is you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, my brother. And you kind of froze a little bit, but now you're okay. Please proceed. Yesterday you posted that if Zahir is given a chance, he will auction the whole constituency. What did you mean?
So
Enoch. Enoch kind disappeared. Moset karibu sana. Paul Angwenyi, you can use that link. I've shared the link there.
Asante sana.
Whose baby is saying hey? Whose baby? Angela, can you re-request, please? Yes. We are also lucky to have Paul, and when you can use that link, StreamYard link, and make sure when it asks questions, allow camera and mic. Enoch, can you unmute yourself and proceed a little bit? Because I had a question for you that I didn't get an answer. Unmute. You muted yourself. I don't know if you muted yourself. Enoch, you unmute yourself, please. Hapo chini kuna mahali una mute and you have muted yourself. Angalia kitu ya mic hapo, kuna mahali umeifinya. Kemundoguye, you use that link, it's going to come. It's going to let you in. Just click on that link. Enoch, unmute yourself. Oh, okay. Enoch, leo network inakusumbua bwana. Wewe ni mtu wa high tech. Sijui leo umeenda aje bwana. Karibu sana Dennis, because you're a local boy, you come from that area. And Wesley has given me about 5 stations, 5 polling areas, 5 areas where he thinks Zahir Diane is going to score very well. And I'm going to read that for you. Enoch, can you please come so that you can finish? Then I can move this to the next person. Okay, I'm throwing this ball to... What's going on? Moseti.
Tebango.
Yeah, bro. You can hear me? Ai, kuna challenge leo, sijui kwa nini watu wangu hawana nini.
Jenyi whether ngambu ya kwa nangi ko sekia.
Okay, Felix Nyagaka is here. and Wesley is coming back. Enoch, I really care for Wesley. Hold for a minute. Let me get. Okay. Okay. I don't know why people are struggling. Felix.
Yes.
Felix, are you a local boy from Nyaribari Chache?
No, I come from Nyaribari Masava, but I can comment.
Yeah, you. That's a brother. That's a sister constituency. That's used to be one. It's like Kitutu Chache, not for me, because I'm south. So
Yeah,
I know I can
sure.
not really speak. So there is a contest, and some people want change, but some people say Richard Tongi has done very well, and his calculations are always very good. Do you have an opinion on who you think will be the next member of parliament?
It's going to be a tough race because Tong has performed.
Yes.
Because of his alignment to Matiang'i and Susan Mochache.
Okay.
The PS for Health.
Okay. Is she from that area?
Yes.
Okay.
I think like a month ago, she through Susan Mochache, they did a project worth more than 50 million of a primary school.
Wow, that's great.
Yes.
That's good alignment.
Yes. So through the connection of Matiang'i and Susan Mochache,
yes,
Tongi has a good scorecard. He can use that and say, because I was in government, I was aligned to Matiang'i and Susan Mochache. This is what we have managed to do.
Yes.
So if you give me another chance and our Azimio government wins, we are likely to get more.
Okay, let me ask you, because you are in the same constituency and you are a sister constituency to Nyaribari Chache. When you look at the ground and you compare, do you think that Nyaribari Chache, under the leadership of Richard Tongi, has performed way better than your own Nyaribari Masava?
No, maybe as an individual, because those projects I've told you, we can attribute them to the government.
No, but when you look, can you authoritatively say that Richard Tongi has performed better than your member of parliament?
No.
He cannot beat Machogu.
He cannot beat Machogu because what Machogu has done than all the MPs we have had before.
Yes.
He's tried to balance, especially when allocating school infrastructure.
Yes.
He doesn't. He equally distributes without looking at the clan.
Okay.
And another information you should know that Machogu and Tongi come from the same clan, Boguche clan.
Okay.
So a factor that is going to play in the race. Right now we have two people from Boguche who are going for governor. Machogu is Omoguche, Ongeri is Omoguche. And maybe there can be one that the Kambanane will not want to vote from Boguche. They would not like to give them the governor seat and the MP seat. That's why Machogu is for Zahid Sanda, because he wants to tell the Abaguche of the other side that give us governor and support Zahid for MP.
And from your position where you are sitting,
yes,
do you think somebody's noise? Do you think so Felix, so from where you are seated, you have a feeling that Zahir is stronger this time than before?
No.
Okay. So you don't see the parliament?
The reason I'm saying so,
yes,
these two constituencies, Nyaribari Chache and Masava, have never voted an ODM MP before.
Okay.
They usually align themselves to government, maybe Jubilee.
Okay.
But this time round, people are saying that Raila is nearer than Ruto. So we are likely to benefit more from Raila than we can benefit from Ruto side.
Okay.
So this time, I think there's going to be people are going to vote as if more people, more than 60% of Nyaribari votes are going to be in favor of Raila Odinga. So because Tongi is aligning himself to Azimio side, is likely to sail through.
So not even in your dreams that you think Zaire can win?
Chances are very negligible.
Hold on, because we have Dennis. Dennis is a local boy from that area. Dennis.
Let me make one comment before he comes in.
Okay, please go ahead.
Another point that will determine so much,
yes,
is the Kambanane vote, the way Kambanane are going to vote. Because Tongi has been enjoying, Nyachae family has been supporting Tongi. I think Tongi is an MP because of the Nyachae family.
Okay.
Yeah, they enjoy a good relationship. So, since I think Monda may go for a county seat,
he's already in the deputy governor anyway. So that
for Simbarati. Yeah. So if Kambanana are not going to give a strong candidate, Tongi is going to sail again.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and before you exit, what is the local politics in the north side of Nyaribari, which is Masaba? Who's likely to win? Because the Machogu is contesting for governor.
It is a tough race because the field now is open. Machogu is not defending the seat.
Okay.
But the Kambanane people are saying that this is our time because it has been more than 40 years since the last Kambanane was in office. Nyamweya was the last man from Kambanane to be MP in Nyaribari Masaba. So it has been going. It has been oscillating. We have the Botondo clan 5 years, then it goes to Boguche 5 years. So Kambanane feel that this is their time.
All right. That's very good information that I didn't know. Dennis, karibu bro. Umekuwa umesikia nani Kefa Wesley Onyingo akisema township is for Zaire, Bobaracho is for Zaire, even where me and you went is for Zaire, Virongo is for Zaire, Kyogoro is for Zaire. If that is what is to go by, then he wins by 8 in the morning.
You know, Kefa and my friend here, Nyagaka, are struggling to express themselves, politically speaking, because I'm on the ground. Both of the Nyagaka and Zaire are my personal friends. And, you know, last time I supported Zaire, the last minute I jumped ship and supported Nyagaka, and Nyagaka won. So I'm a very notable political figure in Nyaribari, not just in Nyaribari Chache, but in Nyaribari Masaba. But I like speaking my mind. To some extent, Nyagaka, I think that name also depicts that it comes from Boguche. If I'm not wrong. I don't know. You could maybe clarify that. But away from
Boguche.
No.
All right. Okay, fine. No, not a problem. I'm from
all because
not
from Boguche clan.
Yeah, I'm from Boguche clan, but I want to be very
before you proceed, Dennis, let me recognize my brother is somewhere in the northern lights up there in the north at the end of North Pole. His name is Cool Otoyo Obambla, and he's in the house. Rastafari.
Oh, that's nice. He's welcome. So what I want to say, I want to be very fair. Personally, because I'm going to vote, I'm not going to vote for Nyagaka Tongi, unfortunately, and he's my very personal friend, and we've done a lot of things together. This time round, I'm going to vote for Zaire. I'm voting for Zaire. Number one is my friend. Number two, as a boycott for reasons that are personal regarding the relationship that I've had with Tongi, whom I call my brother, and he calls me brother too. So this time round, as a way of boycotting a number of issues, I will vote for Zaire. However, I'm very much aware, and I want to put this very clear. There is a possibility that Tongi can win. In fact, he may win, but without my vote. That is now possible.
Hold on, Dennis. You've never given Zaire your vote. And
I have not done that before.
The ground looks very tilting towards Tongi. And let me take this opportunity to welcome my brother PK Kasrim from Tangatanga Group, and they might be very excited to know that Zaire is actually doing very well. And let me welcome my brother from my constituency, Tutu Chache South, upcoming young man, Mayaga Duncan, Rika Noteo Karibu, Kiribokeri Karibu, Holder Itzel Momanyi is also going to contest for a Senate seat here in Minneapolis. Karibu, now we wish you the best, my sister. You'll be among the first few Africans to have a seat there, and we pray for you. Anide Mura karibu, na wote wale sijakaribisha, Douglas Atika akiwa pale Nyagisai karibu, Eunice Mokogot karibu. Dennis endelea. The fact
I'm very much aware that Tongi is such a strong candidate to beat. And I also know that Zaire, who came close second after Tongi in the last election, has over time become weak. There are a number of issues that have made him weak. You know, the reason as to why he rose to become number 2 in Nyaribari Chache, and you know, what people say on the ground is that he is an Indian, but he tried and he was number 2. He was number 2 in spite
Dennis,
of Dennis. Indian tag.
Hold on, Dennis.
Yes.
Wesley, and I think somebody else came here and said that he won 2017, but ukarabati ilifanywa ambayo ilifanya apoteza. Do you think he won and then mkafanya ukarabati kama ile Moses Kuria alikuwa anasema jana?
No, he didn't win. Ukarabati yenye ilifanyika ni wakati ya kutafuta kura. You know what happened? Like on voting day, Zaire, there is this we call Sera, Ogo Sera, you know, giving people handouts. He was doing it by himself. And you see the other side had entrusted some little money with agents. Like people have to stand somewhere along the
voting routes to the voting stations.
Yes. and talk to people. And you know what? What happens on the ground is very different from what we discuss here on social media. A lot of people and the voters, forget about those of us who are very who engage politically here on social media. A lot of women who are voters go to polling station not knowing who they will vote for. And it doesn't matter who wins, but who gives them something so that then they can make a decision there and then. That is the issue. So if you are a one man, you are running your campaign as a one man, then you are so disadvantaged because you cannot be omnipresent. So you need to have a team of people that you can entrust with money, loose money, so that they can bribe voters, they can give voters. You know, many of them who don't decide who to vote for, but if you give them something and you promise that should they vote for the candidate you've told them to vote for, on their way back you will add them something, they will always do that. So politics is such a petty, so to say, to some of us who seem to argue about ideas and such kind of things, but it is what it is. And you can be so popular, but lose on voting day. So
okay,
there are some.
What you are saying then is that Zaire Zianda had the money, but it was a one-man show. It's him to give. It's only him that was to dish out the money, and he didn't know the trick. Like you know, you have to be on strategic corners where people, get to connect before they go to the polling center.
Even you must have some people who convince or confuse people, aligning with the voters along the voting queue, to assure people that this one has won, and people like to be associated with those who are likely to win, and
Yes.
those that people have acknowledged or told them that they are likely to win. If people say you are not gonna win, even your ardent supporter may not vote for you. So it is very critical to align yourself or to be alive, to do what you ought to do at that very last moment when the vote, before the vote is casted. So these are some of the things. You can do whatever you can over the years, but lose on voting day because of those tactics that people think are petty, like giving people handouts, having your agents.
That point,
I can give you an example.
Felix Nyagaka, that point of having propagandists on the line saying, again, the Nyagaka, we did it.
So Nyagaka Tongi is a last minute man. He may not be so popular now, but he's a last popular man. Number one, he takes advantage of the clan. And there is a saying that goes, we're not gonna betray our own.
Yeah,
so that works so well with it. Because the Boguche clan doesn't have so many votes, but they vote as a block. But in the last election, Zahir managed to dismantle that kind of narrative. He went to a polling station within Boguche called Rikendo Primary School. He did this is in the wee hours of the morning. And you know what? He garnered more votes than Tongi. And you see, this is a polling station within the clan that Tongi hails from. That even caught Tongi by surprise and many. So I want to say that there are a number of factors that will favor Zahir. Zahir is very much, he's a strong candidate, but he must have money. If he doesn't have money, then let's not even talk about it, because his political glory is basically dependent on his wallet. That is all I can say. So if he doesn't have money tomorrow, that is all about it. Yeah.
But he's either the money or he forgets the seat.
If he doesn't have money, then that is all. But if he comes, there's a Zahir that people know, the fair guy in terms of distributing money to people, then he's a threat. I'm telling you, this guy is gonna win, and he's gonna win by a very big margin. He will outdo Tongi. But if he doesn't have money, and I think Tongi is praying very hard that Zahir gets broke towards the end. If Zahir gets broke, then Tongi will have a field day. But if Zahir has good money, then Tongi will lose by a small margin. He will lose, but a very small margin.
You are in town. You see, because I've seen activities of Tongi on the ground, is very busy. Do you see Zahir on the ground? Is he moving around? Because I've not even seen him on any post. Where is he?
No, of late he is not doing well on the ground. And number two, people know Zahir as Mr. Moneybag. So what happens last time, like from my area where I come from, he came with the deputy president, and he was given money to give to people, and that really spoiled for him, because there is what has been going around that he ate the money, that people didn't get their their fair share. So that has really negated his popularity. So I think Zaid as my friend, and if I cannot say I don't have an opportunity to advise him, but I could do so if he seeks that advice and if he finds it valid. If he comes, like he's not given money by the DP or he's not given money by anybody, because people already know he has money, but when he's given money to distribute, there is a narrative that people peddle around that he has eaten the money, then that can work against him. Like right now, things are not very good for him on the ground, but he can redeem it, the situation, if he comes very strong with a lot of money. But if he doesn't, then as much as Tongi is gonna win without my vote, he will still carry the day. That one I have to say it. But me, I'll vote for Zaire, whether he's losing or winning.
All right, and we have Nyaribari Mukamba is watching us from Tanga in the region, UDA stronghold of Mount Kenya. Anasema anatuangalia sana because Nyaribari Mukamba can also have an opinion because he's a Nyaribarian, and you guys share.
But just to conclude, friend, just to conclude, so that I can give others an opportunity, is that issues to do with the UDA here in Kisii generally, no life. UDA is so low, doing so poorly here, because most of the agents of UDA here are about what they gain from the DP, and therefore people think those who are telling them about the deputy president have been given something. And you know how people can be so jealous when they think you've been given something to tell them about someone and they've not got a share, then they would definitely not support that idea. So ODM has not given any money to the people. Raila doesn't give any money, but people still love him. And I want to say ODM is very undemocratic in Gusiland because it belongs to Janet and Ongwae. They've been very undemocratic, very dirty games being played locally. But maybe this time round, Simba Arati has brought a bit of life.
Yes.
Actually,
UDA was taking roots until Simba Arati appeared.
But I want to surprise you. You know what? Machogu of UDA is pulling a surprise. And you never know. As much as Simba Arati is popular, he is popular on media. But on the ground, he is not that popular, especially from Nyaribari. He is not. He's not on the ground. You know, there is what we call rab-rousing. You just come and create some excitement, move crowds, and hire some motorbikes. But that does not mean you will move crowds on voting day.
But what happens then on the ground? You guys have Ongeri contesting on DAPK. You have who's the stronger now candidate who's contesting on UDA. What are the mathematics on the ground? Because you guys are likely to be against Simba Arati. Of course, you know Nyaribari wants this thing by hook or crook. You are not going to vote for Simba as much than other.
You look at the content. How many votes does Nyaribari have? How many votes does Bobasi have? You know, first you have to bag votes so that then you can go looking for extra votes from other clans or from other areas. So from Nyaribari, we have more votes. And the only impediment that we have is if Machogu and Mzee Ongeri agree, or Mzee Ongeri decides to support Machogu, then Machogu becomes the governor because we have more votes. And you must also understand that Simba Arati has an obstacle from Bobasi, from his own clan, Obure. If Obure is going to contest, then Simba Arati will be an empty missile, so to say, politically, because he is contesting without some substantial support from where he comes from. And therefore, if Nyaribarians unite and vote or one of their own, then Machogu as much as people think he's very weak, he can pull a surprise and become a governor. So let us not celebrate. So many surprises are coming. And number two, owing to the fact that ODM has been playing very dirty games locally here, they've not had an MP until we had a by-election in Bonchari because of those undemocratic dirty games they play locally. So it is a very tricky situation right now as it is, depending on how ODM is gonna conduct their primaries. Should they mess up on that, then we are going to have a lot of people running towards the UDA, because by the way, UDA have organized themselves so well here in Gusiland. Look at Maangi, who the deputy governor, has gone for the senatorial position. And you see that kind of organization it can beat the undemocratic, dirty ODM that belongs to a few, Janet and the governor. So it depends, because we are going to have a lot of people, a lot of realignment after the party primaries. So let us not celebrate anything. Simbarati is my friend, and I've been supporting him, and I don't think I've withdrawn, but I've not casted my vote. So given that I've not casted my vote and my vote has not been counted, I can change depending on how things.
Dennis, to be honest,
I can assure you that Machogu is rising, and things are changing. The
but
ground
to
is
be honest, Nyaribari, I think this is their own chance, theirs now. So every Nyaribarian wants to pull this thing. So no matter how bad the color is, he's going to get a substantial support from Nyaribari.
In fact, like me, Mzee Ongeri supports Machogu as much as I've never supported him, and he's not my friend. I've been his critic for many years. I can easily vote for Machogu because, as a Nyaribarian, we need to have this seat now. So we are still waiting to see how things roll out, but let us not celebrate anybody's success, including that of Simbarati. Things are yet to shape up. So we still have a long way to go. A day in politics means a lot. So let me give others a chance. Maybe I'll have an opportunity to also contribute. Thank you so much for affording me unlimited opportunity to speak my mind.
Of course, you still have the unlimited opportunity because the special focus today was on Nyaribari Chache, so you still have that. Let me have my brothers salimia watu kidogo hapo moyo kutoka Northport.
Sema vipi, habari ya masiku?
Safi bro.
Nimekuwa nikisikia hiyo politics kidogo ya huko Kisii. Yeah, even though I've not been so much aware nini nafanyika huko Kisii ama nini, but from Dennis Oseko's point of view,
Yes.
I think kwanza his vote, hata kama amesema sia ni Shaheen ama nani,
Zaire Jianda is a UDA candidate.
Yeah, Zaire. But
It's actually Mr. Moneybag from Kisii.
Yeah, I think his vote will go for the winning side, because from the ground, Kenyan votes, there is nobody who wants to be a loser. Even if the loser will be winning, then everybody will be winning with the loser.
Yes.
So already side yake itachukuliwa kwa ballot box atakiwa na enemies. That one is clearly seen.
Yes.
Yeah, hiyo ndo ningeza sema. And then a little bit on Kenyan politics pia vile aliongea. There's a big disconnection between the wananchi na the political game players.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter nini policies zenye mtu ana make that zita affect the last day of election, because the last day anyway, the worst things Wakenya wamezoea, no matter how the result is, still there's nothing much wana benefit from the serikali. So unajua whoever gives handout on that day tends to carry the order of the day.
Yes.
Na pia hiyo propaganda ya so and so is winning, the other one is losing. Nobody wants to be on the losing side. So I think that's just the order of the day, and it will be the same.
Yes, it's not changing anytime soon, and we hope at least there will be change. You know, we want, like, the presidency want change so that some other region can get this thing, because it's been distributed around to communities. It's not fair, you know. Presidents brings a lot of stuff to a region, so we hope it changes. I mean, whoever takes it, I mean, we want it changed from that 2 areas where it has been rotating for the last 60 years.
Yeah, but you understand, change is something difficult, whether positive or negative. People fear change. Yeah? And I think after the president himself first, he had fear for change until he met his fear.
Yes.
Until you meet your fear, then you can understand how to conquer your fear and what to think about your fear. So the narrative for it to be changed, sometimes tunasema hata in politics or not politics, sometimes dictation has to apply for people to see the benefit of change, ama for people to understand ama experience change. A bone has to be broken somewhere for change to happen.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think from the presidential side, na ile past, na some things has gone around. I think then it has just to go that way.
Yep. Thanks so much, Otoyo, for giving us your opinion. And I don't know why people have given me mutes here, and people have gone blank. Moseti, are you still there? Nyabochoa, karibu. Najua tuko kwenu. Kuja hapa utoe maoni kwa sababu Nyaribari ni kwenu. You guys are this was your day.
Sisi tuko nyumbani.
Tuko kwenu.
How are you guys?
We are doing well. We are doing well. How is Mount Kenya?
Mount Kenya is good.
Okay.
I think now you should start taking my word every time I tell you.
Not every word, but some words are right, but not every word.
Last time I told you, you were telling us that Kisii, UDA is dead in Kisii. What are you seeing now?
Let me tell you, what is happening is that people.
In our last discussion, you were saying UDA is dead in Kisii.
It's only it's only active.
And I told you,
the only person who has UDA now is Machogu. I mean, that's the only person who can authoritatively speak for UDA. The rest have run away. Who else is in UDA?
Who has run away? My friend. Let me tell you just the way. Some people are good leaders. Yeah?
Yes.
We were having power brokers. In fact, they didn't even want Machogu to join the UDA.
Okay.
Anyway, all in all, I want to say, and the 2022 election is shaping up to UDA and Kenya Kwanza na Azimio. Like my elder made a very big mistake to move to Mbolaya party.
Namongea ko DAP Mbolaya ya mahindi.
Yeah.
All right.
That is a village.
That
is a village party.
No, let me tell you, DAPK replaced ANC in Western. It's a big party. It's getting a lot of members of parliament. It's going to be a major party. That's what I'll tell you. And Bochua, can you please come back so that we can get back to where we were, which is Nyaribari Chache, and give us your opinion on what you think is going to happen to Nyaribari Chache.
Yeah, I was saying, I know Tong is not a pushover.
Okay.
But we believe the day.
You're saying it's not a pushover?
politics, I always appreciate people the way they are. Tongi is not a joke. He knows the rules of the game. Yeah. Sahil, okay, he's from my party, but he's doing well, he's doing good. But still he has a lot to do.
Okay.
So what I can say,
Nyabochua, let me ask you.
yes,
it looks like it's a two-horse race in Nyaribari Chache constituency between the incumbent Richard Tongi and the opponent for many years, Zairi Jianda.
yeah, exactly. You know the problem. Let me tell you, Zairi is from my UDA, but
yes,
see, when you believe in money more than the people can take your money and they leave you the way you are.
What do you mean? What are you trying to say?
Goes to the grounds. Yeah? Tongi goes to the ground. The other one believes in money. Yeah? Just the way Simbarad is doing. Yeah? He has transported the hooliganism from Nairobi. He thinks that he don't vote with money. Kisses, you convince them. Yeah? Kisses people, you convince them. It's not the money you give them. Yeah?
So
that's why.
So you're saying your UDA candidate in Nyaribari Chache is not doing very well?
I'm saying he's not matching his opponent, but he's improving, he's working hard. And I've said the mistake our enemy is making is that he believes in money.
Okay. Zaire believes in money.
Zaire believes in giving.
Okay.
And you see, people need more than that. You know, the Kisis, they need more than that.
Okay.
But you are advising him on that, so it's not going to be. He's doing good. And then he's going to have a lot of influence in Kisii, especially in Nyaribari, as Dennis was saying. As we are talking about and anybody who is on the other side, we are seeing him as the enemy of Nyaribari. Time for 10 years, I think Nyaribari has just been government. Yeah. So because of that, it is Nyaribari is getting united. We might vote as one block. Ongeri going to UDA is kind of a blessing in disguise. That. Yeah.
Okay. Let me. I don't know, Nyabochua. I don't know why you are kind disappearing. I don't know why. I don't know. There's something that is. You keep freezing.
Why I'm doing what? Yeah.
I say you keep freezing. I don't know what's going on with your settings.
Okay.
I think there is instability from Nyabochua's side. I don't know what's going on. Felix, can you come back as we wait Nyabochua to reset his settings? Felix.
Hello.
Yes, Felix. Take over as we wait for Nyabochua to set his system.
I think Oseko was clear.
Yes.
Maybe the only thing that will make Tongi go home.
Yes.
Some people may feel that he has had enough. The terms he is won are enough for him. Maybe they may want change. Yes, so that's why I still remain to maintain that the race still is strong between Zahir and Tongi. But for Tongi, the dominant strategy is handouts. Yeah, so we will have to wait and see how it goes.
Do we have a Dennis? Do we have a third person who can be a spoiler?
Yes.
Do we have somebody who can come and agonganisha
Yeah.
watu katikati? Do we have somebody who can?
There is this person who has been there forever, and he has always maintained his political base. He's called Bichage. This guy doesn't have money. He doesn't spend money, but he still garners more than 8,000 votes. Like last time, Tong won with around 14,000 or 13, close to 14,000 votes there.
Yes.
Zahir was around 12, close to 13,000. And this guy always gets 9,000 or so, and he doesn't spend any money. And but he gets
if he has some cash, it's a serious 8,000 votes is not a joke.
He doesn't spend money. Most of the votes are from his clan. So
Oseko, tell us.
Yeah.
I request Oseko to tell us how the Kambanane vote will go, because we know that we can say how it will end.
Kambanane in Nyaribari Chache, there is no unity anymore. They vote whichever way they will vote. They do not have a candidate. They don't have a candidate right now. It is totally persuaded, and that is not an issue on the ground at the moment. I'm telling you, the issues that matter is money. If you have money, and I told you very well, Tongi is a last-minute person. Right now, he wins, even when he is so unpopular. If you ask people, Zahir is the most popular candidate right now in Nyaribari. But how comes Tongi pulls a surprise and wins? He's a last-minute person, and he deploys last-minute strategy. And last minute is what matters, because it is the last minute when votes are cast and determined and counted. So if you deploy some strategies that take you forever to materialize, and at that very juncture when they are supposed to materialize, then you go missing, then that is not politics, to make someone a winner. So Tongi is a very tricky candidate. He may not be popular, but he always pulls a surprise at the last minute. And therefore, people have mastered the art of winning votes here. That you have to have enough money, you have to save for the last day. But otherwise, if you give out all the money in churches, in Arambes, they may not translate into votes. People don't care.
Dennis,
Yes.
I want you. If you are
Dennis, if I may ask, what is the impact of Apoko in the race? Because Apoko, I don't think is a strong contender. It's maybe
he's looking for an escape route. He's not a serious candidate.
Yes.
Okay, Dennis.
So he's looking for something like a nomination. Once he's just participating as an escape route towards being favored for any other opportunity that may arise. But he's so much aware that he will lose, and that is a fact for sure.
Okay.
Dennis, I want you to.
Or he will be both.
I want you to take me through the path to victory for Zahir Jianda, and I want to use this piece of paper that was given to me, which shows the patterns. And before I do that, let me say Zuma Mobisa is saying Mary Eric
Obino.
Eric Obino Rinde. Okay, then then
he's just introducing himself, and I've seen him do posters in town. He's not on the ground, so he's just doing it for fun. So let him be. He can introduce himself, to politics, so to say. In fact, Apoko is very much popular than Obino. So why should we talk about Obino? We should even talk about Apoko. Obino is not a subject.
Okay, turn the siasa.
Yeah.
I want you now, as a political pundit, a political analyst in Nyaribari Chache, a man who has participated in politics as much as you've been an adult. You know, you've really been active as an adult up to now. So if you were to give Zaire Jianda the path to victory, you know, like we see it, we are like in my Kitutu Chache South, I can give my preferred candidate that went to UDA, Andrew Maubi, you know, only that he has gone to a party, but I have a path to victory. Like, if you want him to win, what is his path to victory? Because somebody says that he's leading in township, he's a popular candidate in Bobaracho, he's a popular candidate in Iveno, he's a popular candidate in Virongo, and he's a popular candidate in Kyogoro. So township, Bobaracho, Iveno, Virongo, and the Kyogoro.
Let me give you a clear picture. And whoever who is giving you such data is not referring to history. Zaire last time came close second. Where did he get much of the votes? I agree. He was very popular in the Birongo ward. I can even tell you the polling stations, Nyangeni, whatever, he garnered most votes. So I still believe he is popular there. Birongo ward. Yes, Ibeno is very slippery because this is my ward. It depends. If people know him, people still like him, but that like that people have for him is not for free. That like must be serviced with money. They know him as Mr. Moneybag. So Zaire needs money, you know, to stay afloat politically. In Ibeno, in Birongo, of course, people know him and people like him, but I've said that the like that people have for him must be
politically. Ibeno, Birongo, I don't know Bobaracho. I don't know.
Bobaracho, no. Bobaracho, part of it. And by the way, that guy, the one who gave you that data, made an error. In township, you know, township alone has around 25,000 registered voters. And the winner for Nyaribari Chache last time won with around 14,000 votes. Imagine township ward has 25,000 votes, and the winner for the entire Nyaribari Chache had 14,000 votes. So if you are so popular in town, in fact, you don't need any other ward. If people in township vote for you as a block, you become an MP Nyaribari Chache. So town is very divided. There are a number of factors that matter in town. And I can tell you, Zaire is not popular in town. Campaigning in town itself is very tricky because, you know, people in town live. For instance, Jogo is a polling station within Nyaribari Chache. But those who live within Jogo, this is a town. It is very difficult to differentiate who is a voter in Nyaribari Chache and who is in Kitutu or whatever.
It's actually
yeah. So town is very tricky, and you have to begin early. You have to deploy certain tactics. You cannot be in a rush to win a vote in town. You have to align yourself with a proper political outfit. Otherwise, there are people in town who will vote for UDA and the UDA candidates, even if you do not seek their vote. You will find yourself favored, courtesy of the faction you are affiliated to. There are people in town, our brothers from Luo Nyanza, who vote in Nyaribari Chache. They don't care who you are, but they have to vote for Azimio. So in the process, you become a beneficiary if you are aligned to that faction of Azimio. So town is very tricky. And last time, Zaire never got most votes in town. And by the way, he garnered most votes in Birongo, Ibeno, Keumbu, Kyogoro, and even part of Bobaracho. But he did so poorly in town. So if Zaire campaigns in town and get more votes in township ward, then that issue is done, and we'll never talk about Nyaribari Chache when it comes to who will win. Zaire will win, but money, very important for him. because, you know, he doesn't have a clan. His clan is cash.
Hold on. So what are the factors? Because I'm learning something. You say Keumbu, Kiogoro, Virongo.
Yeah.
Ibeno.
Yes, and the Bobaracho.
Reason why? What is the reason he controls these areas? Why does he control these areas?
It's because of money. It's because of money, and mostly women like him. And number two, but I need to give you a breakdown. You need to have a breakdown of votes. Nyaribari Chache, most of the votes are in township, around 24, from 23 to 25,000 votes. Bobaracho ward has about 18,000 votes. And then Ibeno ward has around 6,000 and something. And then we have Birongo ward, which has around 4,000 total. And I think Kiogoro ward has around 4,000 or something like that. And the Keumbu ward around that figure of 5,000. So you can tell, you can be popular in Kiogoro, you can be popular in Ibeno, Birongo, and you know, those wards combined, 4 of them combined, and you don't win, because, you know, all those wards combined do not add up to the votes that are in township ward. So it is a little bit tricky, because township ward and Bobaracho have about close to 40,000 votes. And if you combine the other 4, which is Birongo, Ibeno, Kiogoro, and Keumbu, they cannot even add up to 25,000 votes. So you can be popular in a geographical area that is so fast, but content matters here. Content is in township. And therefore, if Zaire is to win, he must think about content. It's not just about geography, being popular in a bigger geographical area. What is the content? And the content is simply in township, where Zaire did so poorly last time because of a number of issues he knows. I don't want to discuss them here. And of course, Bobaracho ward. If he did well in Bobaracho, though he got some votes in Bobaracho, but he never did well. And township. If he gets township and Bobaracho, then Tongi should forget. That is it.
All right. And there is a factor here. There somebody is saying, Zuma Movisa is saying, Janda is losing support, Keumbu and Birongo, because of Otara Henry. Who's Otara Henry?
Otara Henry is also introducing himself. He's a candidate, but introducing himself. He started.
Can you give me time? Can I also participate?
Yes, Zuma.
Can I also participate?
Yes, Zuma, you will participate.
Want to go to yes, I was saying this.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello. Are you getting me?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, so Otara has garnered a lot of votes. Otara has garnered a lot of votes in Botondo. The grant that supported Chanda so much in the last general elections.
Yes.
So you can't say that Chanda has also that that support from Vironga and Keumbu, because those words, the 2 words have the large number of voters come from Botondo want to support their own son. Luis Henry Otara and Kenani. Otara has got a lot of money he's giving out his supporters, and they are feeling like he's forced to lick on. And I also want to talk about Tong. It's high time I want to tell the people of Nyaribari Chache that the people of Nyaribari Chache have been frustrated by his leadership. And they will vote anybody. Right now, he seems to be a serious contender because there is no one. Hakuna mtu ameonekana anaweza mtoa, lakini kuna mtu, someone is coming na atatoa shingo nje na huyo mtu ndiye atapigiwa kura. Actually, they want a new person in that office, and we are not going to vote for Tong because he has shown us how capable he is to fulfill to say like he's a cranist.
Okay, hold on.
He's a cranist.
Hold on, brother Zuma. Tuira nenka bono. Tuira nenka.
Yes.
Bone ke nyoro. To mo address aiwe ke gusi. Da to ligere litongi amaiso. Omo address ke gusi ya. Tongi igago tuye ke nyomba butambe elindo gamba. Is that what you want to tell him? Motebi again to kuruo so bongo bwa na motebi se ke gusi yako.
tong yo ma tenye kira sama ngana development is side in some parts. We Tonso Nyarabia, when he took over this seat in 2017 Karab waited the following day. Iga etete para na supporters va ka otamna na ki mwaka iro buna for example buna into kamba na buna njono manya masicha etete para ga ka otanga you voted for Chana look for him to assist you. Oh my god, just polling station here.
Oh, aga te banga bali mwaka kirete Zaire jianda.
Mwanda abakon.
Moro na makoba.
You look at that time a polling station yego kunyantroga sake tuchukura chinyinga tongi agatangana annual te support ya banyamasicha abuna bwa banga bwachukurege tuwe kitwa mo support isenga nkyataka abwa metotongi abwatende kunga PL stands china no monto anchite PL ago chusaransa na bang no babusa omwana ominto omwana ominto nincho muya abwate PL stands. And we have come to realize that these PLs are not helping. Unabona ale mete para akabeko moro mugochi botonda agatiko moro mugochi bonyamasichoga. What they start telling us? Kara okora akobeko moro okora sports akokorega siobe sports gotoro king atatu 89 to ase serikali atatorengereti. The best thing to do no ko akiro monto mangao chukura. Na ni meta bante singa very frustrated. They will show me the way. How can you give a university student 6,000 while other constituencies are giving students more than 12,000? What does that tell us? As much as you don't know, 4,000 beneficiaries. Nyaribari Chache was 3,267 beneficiaries. Is it possible in Wabas people receiving 12,000 and then Nyaribari Chache we are receiving 6,000 and the parcel allocation fee is just the same? The CDF funds from the national government, they are just the same in every constituency. Eja gotoro king obo kora mbra kora. Oyo mera bana boda ko ba siringe 700 kara abana boda siringe 700 mu support. For what purpose? Imi yake on singeta nyakora gosa abana boda mata keruko kon. Again to korokinte to ko na enda ba bantu batari ko kote ba Dennis ba nyaga ka batari ko kote ingena na ki. The people of Nyaribari Chache are frustrated. They need new leadership. And when that time, when that right time comes, Tongi will not go to that office come 2022. No 3 months to elections, one strong contender. One of them, one of them will be supported fully.
Koruseino Zuma Koruseino ekero kurire limonto ki otige bono tiatratika babere bakwa kana butambe chikobyo jianda na Tongi ingo Koruseino o area seino gwatebe nyomba yeno ngo mokora murabwa kisi omungao oyo ndibichage nale chinguru orabwa abanta
omete bichaga has been so long in politics na kine advantage ya mona bekora abantu boso number 2 no mokamba nane meta politics chiagu sechile loko alafu chibwata a lot of obo kenyomba. I think first of all which I will be considered na mbaibe nemba consider kenani ensaka we ticket ya ODM na bakwa we parking apart from the two.
So Otara is strong, yonde Kenani is strong na yonde so moja kwa akachisabu that was the end.
But I think abatonda babenga ko realize the implications choko sokia abantu babere baenga ndabesa na sese ba we want this person oyo for I think they should support Otara singa nchara young and energetic como kaka Kenani ara support yo mamroyo I will support yasoke outside these two words actually will be forced to Lincoln Otara handle engineer.
So what you are saying be karangire tayari ko sokia abantu babere igobano already ekero soki babere yeko ba era so yonde Tongi ekero soka bange ko bera Tongi wano gosenga kieko ba
na babantu bagota abante bakare ko tabanga Tongi is imposing Otara sa project a split the forts in Botondo na ndasari chikura chia chanda kwarore lakini entre ya maso agati yakare Otara is becoming even more strong and he will be a threat if we ever realize that ama isiko manyango be strong na ngo ba threat na bako bwa bado monto mu bantu bagota yabango membo siribune project and so to make achieve siria bwate metiwa sana je machinery asoka outside birongande keumbu capitalize on the two words iki umetichi words buna bona ibeno tugwa timonto ko capitalize on ibeno aminyo kena kiogora kena ubaracho mpaka chore chukuru na Kisii Central obvious nero nere na be komo kon
Okay.
igobon murenche ndoche buba abatondo na nabo bakoroka na babwa chukuru chinyinga mese ko support yo monto yo mo yoro taraba mu ba uchibeke kabwe kamo era be advantage so tarago na enda bade mese ko korabo it will be also a disadvantage for Chanda.
Okay. Gochikure chekaro chiko banda bakasoka ebako into the basket ya Zaire Jianda taibo.
Lakini bado tongo bara affected. We have apoko ma etebna last time matanga chita katabanga ama bagaya tonya konyora yegasi kare kwa iso relative skins minwa that thing karage kwa nta matange bante arwete mpaka example na umwana mwisiko mwabegasi kara umwana mwisiko mwabegasi omwisiko yakana kapimwa kanyora kana bwatenda kaira nibo. You see abantu bakachiku bakarakumbe na nadia apoka to disclose like in every year a member, a sitting member of parliament is given 6 roads. Choko likaba and tobo sigat. Akamagobolia mabaga, akamagotia mabaga yonsi. Tonga has been allocating those loads to his relatives. Kwa road regen taking yamokorte so our backyard, but you can't take a poko for granted. You also have he also has an effect in Moguche. Na ende manyanga tong tali Moguche, tong no mobulia. Lakini ababulia bakobara nuko baba guche. Na ende chiranero we may take like omomuranaro butoko rulianga biga aliegasi yenga director ya Kera. Ayenga chipara tong felt like this person is doing these things to outshine him. Akandaga siasa kama chukobutu akairu Minister of Defense. That the baba guche bono legion of Iran ni kango discuss bare esinga chomonto acha gerko baisara asile. Effect paketoke policy chikabona you can't predict what will happen. Let's wait after tumefika mwezi wa 6 ndo tutajua what will happen. But work and I'm thinking like this thing abantu basenga bare frustrated yo monta inseko warapi abantu bakwirana go chando bangira nera bagocha abara enda for 5 years for my gocha ko bank.
Okay. Tegara ranki nyagaka kwira ni love den sama yo kwane tekito chikaba kunile.
Tianda iranelio mongwano ombi ya ndocho ombi ya tebire. Lakini bono maete abagutse n'abato mona bona muna ino mate mubwati bato boke batondo baino mate mbali strong abantu bali strong mate Nyaribari Chache n'abagutse bono nande lazima baba tumeke buya because bako ba divide ekoro ku divide and rule bono toro chimna bono watote ebiri candidate chinyinge mota etagosoka watote ebiri oyo tara nande watote ebiri oyonde nande bichage narororo abanda abo maete nande bonsi basoke igo baike gabu moko nyora nande tongyo irire chikura raisi sana bono onye mwatagete
tikangwane point nje tindi moguche nje no mokamba nane omunyamasije
torang understand ningo bwate tae bono gese nakina agorokero mokamba nane bono na iguro ogoteba rinde muna tongyo ba sideline ri mono kwatoire examples lakini bono moisa goteba muna no taro yu watebire cause is a new person muna watebire bono na manyire riete rikonyo monto ma etore geti na poko Zail na tong bono nande isa ko baigo oyu akoenda ngara sana bono riwari mware gotema mwakereza ili sikura onye no ko rustong yaro ego bid more option yaro yo kane ya Zail.
Aya nanje tigante be endugu yane mobiso kwanira mangana nande na moigure nande point ya tebire nga tong yo sideline iri abantu be nyomba yabo tong itali barabubo ka sideline iri tong ya abantu boka begete chintika tigina bayiri muna teba na ende na bwata PR stance ye chichinyinga no ni chorachi nkoleire igao kwana anega ya CDF okoromi yake igo omanya gotoma abantu bae baje boyiye sadaka nkaigo na ende na ndo manya goruo gotigeranchira okolete ro monto omanya gotuo mani baga kwaroragana ekenyorokia oro monto mobe na egwarire chibesa igo na bwate PR stance na bwate njira yaje very unique yogo deal nae na ndegeraro chole threat ya ojo koroka mombiro minto marieta maya oikarazari na bangina eketamba anse okole bintu bune byantu baranga ne bono obwenderete ebintu mo manyete nanda bange bamanyira mangana yu but then inere nchira ya yo gwetata but I want to tell you in as much as a few of us to manage digital tactics, those tactics go work so well. Nabanta bange. Na kioko nyora ngomonto getari popular. Omonto ra tebe ngatinta editonge lakini by the end of the day wako minga chikura chiago. Because of those PR stunts. Those PR stunts ngoleta chiri chikura. Like last time ngoleta njia leta chikura. No nyembono motaligere tibuja. Tong is a last minute person. Wone kana bora role tayo. Tuamwangire kiregendo. Lakini yamanya go pulu a surprise. Onyo ole obekira apoke ntigati omoire kende apoko onjoire bao muna last time apoko tu alego support nere zairi nje na apoko to gaonjo ka to support tongi. Igone. Amangane chikura na mangana nabo wakero monto talinge sauri akogokia nabo wakero monto sababu waboy olio ndakogecha igo ligere chikura ligere chikura nsemo kabele omaito kambe ngone kura boronge gozo monta kogechi amwe wakero olio tali kuja kwakera nando tarago bori kura yao igo abantu bagero kungotara obino abo barabutika na pinto nya kugamba mangana abo tigabale introduce manganaro esegie yegere between Zairi na Tongi gogo etani mono bichage gogo tirimbo ga uji abunse abu bagoro kunga others abu mbayo spoil no about them for future
but Dennis Tiangoteri chikurechi why resebya sana nga difference yaringa about 2000 between Tongi na Zairi taibo
less than 2000.
So I can less than 2,000. So don't take words ja movisa for granted because you mondo yuko kotara cha ka nechikure libutatu oulire nyagete na baranyoro oulire Tongi oyo ndamwete Zaire gusabu aule Zaire Tongi abwe chikure chima te mathematics yakoba on who eats into whose junk of votes.
Okay,
number one.
My brother,
ngwana too briefly yo manya gukwana egento number 1 igento ke komata clan yokuru number 2 ogosera bono chanda tabwa te clan kia no mobuko kere
sawa egento karakia te chanda tabwa te clan and that one's makes him like orokananga tabwa ti bantu banka kwa tabwa ti parking ya kana kikinate ba osako saa zingine tu hata kwa neke maene solanga stoko chambwa siase totara bono tara keumbu tara birongo gali bori abantu compare but between chanda otara okolia so tara will get more votes because so statistics yao don't take him for granted like project ya tonge singa
Otara agandra. Birongo wadi tikula irenge bwate.
Birongo. Ebwate between 9,000 votes. Keumbu ebwate 9,000 around yangora ngije ki 9,000. Until 11.
Town shibu tikula irenge bwate.
More than 15,000.
Not more than 15, around 25,000 votes. Ono oraba popular. Keumbu. Ibeno. Birongo. Yogoro combine. You go to like about township one. You go popularity.
But I want to tell you
geographically goes over popular say kuliri.
Exactly. Now my point here chanda advantage yabwate. Chanda na Chris Bichagamo na Tongi advantage babwate. They are in the 3 political parties. Yero Jubilee, UDA na ODM. These political parties monomona township inchugwata abantu baba bako support okonya baba chukura bago chakera bona ende chande ngento iko mokonyo realize politics ya Nyaribari Chache to so mhobuko dig into the pocket and na ba chikonyo na enda bangina na bona mungi na mogo tuko so mungi no ndebwe nsi singe jona bana tekonyora kende to kukwa na obegoro ya chanda lakini bone point ya ne yenge if what he loses the votes ya nyolete last time birongo na Keumbu chibole chiri ya nyolete chienge go se 3,000 birongo chiche 2,000. This would have affected him drastically. So strong, or your tongue, or your chanda mona bichage. They come from the.
I think he dropped by himself.
Oh,
okay.
We don't need again that te yaneli na ki kura bono mune chago te achia birongo chia chanda tali njiko era kura mate cha monto njiko era pineli chira drop wake
chiko drop na kikina ngo kwana ngo kyachire esengencho yachire konyorekana abantu mbaga abana muna to abantu bakali kukwana nga bichagana wale giti bichagana nese konyore ticket yo DM mpaka affect chikura chia chanda chia botondo yere kyombu na birongo kina kyo chanda bwenta amanye bono kutaka korusio monto kutongo abisi nate abanyali bali babere frustrated no kambi bwaye ngo chagwakira bari umuntu gabaga sine gwaga sia sokuru kuchanda abantu banyata bwatu sobo esengencho frustrations abantu utakomwakira bari chikura chia mabera araenda bamaye gocho kuibanga for 5 years barengo bakobe connect
muna monda agere goruzi nyachai
exactly
na ekira kiko chagwapa nyali bali chache kina kitikali takoba as much as wako tayanga ngo chakwara poko kenda atike kendo kiko chakoba in the next 3 months na litokwa the critical political time nyali bali chache nali kerebono enga ki in the next 3 months na litokwa chakomanya na kichukura chukwa the fourth important nali go chakoroka na bija asa one you can't predict
that is
lakini
true.
apokera ko moba mono is not a big threat to bo apokera mono
ondeta yi apoko mete se kobo ondeta yoko mobo aga omonto wenta chaka kwa ke sabi ya mapema ko rangurusia le forts ne bana 1000 ko 2000 echa wete chana nguchurusia apoka nse ko swage tio monto wento
That is true. Naba ko molichani
So analysis ya igo yonde ogosoka ku montonde are likely go it into the votes cha Richard Tongi.
Saying Antonaka minute got apoko you are taking for granted na bwate parking much parking kyogoro ward mali me na bwata abantu bae aba konyiro gocho muna bere count na ndeko gosoka gochisa abwata bamura ko mokorre campaign yaba ke bali so strong bagutara sana bali so vibrant bali na bara bakosega sega
egenteka motwe betega na arigereria abantu bakwanda barwe mechango chikanisa baro chindoche bakora magendera ramaya but nabate being a Tongi is a last minute person chitak tikinchire chikoba deployed on voting day igebe inde bindo monto kwa kolire kunya gojo kana namakoli ma kunya kugamba mangana matambe abantu nje nabere polling station indende polling station kurumambe bakamara goba chikura no muchanga ichigo cyane okumero monge namakoli moronga tamakoli yo zimogitete omonto agocha tabunga ngarebe bwata siringi 200 omonto nare mali oroche kuwika mali etaba tumanyete gwaka nareba goko twachanga chikule yeme moibere 10 bakachi yagwera inero strategy ko waka chibesa chie change ando bwate team egogochangera chikule ebituo goeta nande manyange getweke kebwate chikura gete chinginge strategy kiyo begete yokonyora chikura tigane binte binga omata bange karabago chigwaga chikura mbako manyete no no ko and they don't care nande maybe more better again ndongeringa nabo gwagere chikura nande chibuche asa abantu batakora beti esababu ya abantu bali bwata bago kolikiri chikura nande bana abantu baseru bana bange nabago ikari bakiranga nje na seri ngongwagere chikura nje na irukende gagwa ukendo manya koimo kwanza gwaga chikura unfortunately ina tactic
aba second tokara siasa ya change siasa ya nyali ya change round ngora nkingu nge kare tournament ya gitu nyantrogo ngwaro cha bantu una ba behave after tonga left ya ba teta ba teto na torie ba sia on tomo tight that's actually the face of the politics nyali chebe no bantu yangwa na ibeno abantu ba ibene ba gota ba on torie ba sia we want to support him. He has been a let down to us sesen enjono ligerally there is nothing tangible atokole ire muno into abantu ba ibeno word abantu bari so much frustrated njengo kuona from what the people were talking on that day after that tournament eba tengo na to ebe say atorie we going to support him. That's actually going to keregeti and abantu babene enlightened on the hypothesis of voting without using stomachs. They are now going to use the brain to vote around here omonto raba dibeldig ba mota garba mwakere kura njanda lakini tongi na jana jibes chia ebara tumeko bongo wa kachukura mbago tumeka ndese ngene tongi abaragel.
Okay, Fred.
Kwana wana nyagaka.
Fred agentonda usiasa mono ya gusi no se bono nyagotete by donyo le tsukura gusi abantu bwenete ko make sure ko abwatire buya nabanyina. Abantu ma bono muna mostly abaga
abuna kutongia abwatirinde.
Bona kina nakinda te gote yo mongwano nabo
nabo konyora abantu lirimba mbage jiri bagote ano mondo yo to frustrate nini oko sensero kubo tukoma etengo bwate impact enena sana omonda gote omonda konyora tibesa tiria tu chio mweryo noroto no eba kuruma neba kuruma egonye tsanda omoire 500 tongi marogo bamwe 200 enere nyorete na aye tongi no muyana ndetere 200 marogo
lakini Felix
so
tiango boli gali swali
bado
tiango boli swali tianda ko boli swali Felix asoko sera karoko compare between tongi and chanda who will do it perfect so much good ya sabang now who knows to do that thing giving out handouts
a point nero sekate ba narora ne ya muhimu sana baka nanyeli kanse Sahili tsanda ngori wale tibesa yes ntoma etengo ndara matango uru tibesa ngosera abantu yes asoko sera ni gorale tinga ya embu yego siobo nuke but bone problem abugate nana liria ikeire when it matters most on the eve of election on the D-Day riri tukolie tikura mambi tabugati bando bagweta makori baraba ngaini bagweta makori banyori omonto na nzando koira tikura bamwakende so oseko mago toteina naki egento kya moleta it down last time era nera buyeka money bag nero gotara nitibesa era buyeka tabugati monto nda mineti naki amisi nabongo motoma birongo
tiana beke simyo moro
amisi nabongo motoma birongo mobisa nabongo motoma barazo yani ego taka gwatwara abantu abange kwa batoma lakini otebe bono naye buyeke constituency nene nari tuko lirikawo ikabe bo barazo orubo barazo tamna nibe nogo tiko goika ibe nebinto bya century gokoro ibe no nan township ko genda ebinto bado bya century gogote an township ko rugo sibirongo abantu bado ba century igo bono kwenerete ko strategy eyo otwara abantu bakonye implement
mo kumira kinaswege suntege simina chiro ko be komorro naka bone gento kirero egento ko resistor chande round ye gento kira chike makonye tarasera buna gasera ire bone gaga jite chike se machine ali ya money in the bank ago chokonyo sok de last minute ne strategy anyora siasa Nyaribari Chache na biko wakigo round ye over kurudi round lakini bado naga
maybe once beaten twice shy no rota bona muna last time na bora nyora ala ne tie mistake agateana ki na feire tie strategy tiga bona lende akalani from a card o ma ta tongi asoge tie card yo mweli abisete igaga ake card yo botsebo kaera because na ma ta bando ba ko inyora kelia tu marago batali kelia iru kormae
because na gento kende chanda akora chande genta akora leta new recruits into his camp abantu bare smart tumenta kabere na abantu abari abaka kabata ko skuru round na bwata abantu abangaini baje skuru ndo cha the university students na bwata businessman abantu basoma na bwata intellectuals bakigo they are advising him ola iranira that strategy works good karoro mwana siasa eta kirkwara ifitokoro kane ground mono electorates para komis bamu misiri bone bamu kanyeta angsiasin acharro kanake aba candidates this strategy ko toto kore to come implement na UDA but te ko give aspirant ko le MP abo 50 million obo gaba na 250 o MCA 5 million 2 million bone strategy ko chokaba ko chokonyora bako be kaira ina ko sono MCA te mo kasu mo MP te kema mo MCA te kati o gaba na te mo kasu ndo mo MP te marago bakore that strategy mna machir ko wonya kera it will also work with son again to ranko kwa chukuro chirochia njabune birangere bia ne birabona igana background it is favoring Tong. I believe he will be losing yes kiomait etisho ya abantu mbona bagase ne ko yalenji bamanyanga na kitoka torusio mondo that's what is happening right now ngakike goika onye muntu tago toka omuntu wakiri chukura njana buna mambi abanyali aba kampana ngome na balanyantro to discuss their matters to prosperity for future. Karabago discussion magana also politics is also part of it. Na baba bangite bakarusi abantu mbo sanste bakabanga bakarusi nyachai. The protein tong kwaradre. And now abakambanana ni tuntubwa na ntubwa jikuro chito chinge sengjana ni ntubwa abantu baito bakuboli bange about strong. To so kono ndo strong. Na buto kwa mua tia to kolega to support this son. chanda keretu after that meeting will make a solution to manage the way forward politically.
Biamono Mobisa Felix indagete on your last word on the prediction chao. If we love Otaro yo tutuare jianda tutuare na Tongi, who do you think will come victorious?
Okay, nze bono ndotse tsanda ne nabera mobere betake. Reason no rotse bono again donga ite jama chitiko kongyo mopira ke na ne ongeria tiete DAP ya. Abanyali bali bale kongana bono muna mbabwato mugavana oyo mo kwenda motu. Because bono ongeri na matsogoma etabu n'abantu bakoruge response n'abaguze. Omongwano oyo bwate future koroku tsoya matoke is a young person erebono yani asabono banyali bali mbali ko mukwana mnango wake wale tsukura baba te na togoza ko morenge liko timotu mbuyo ya sokire mapema.
Igo tsoya matoke tari factor boniga. Tari ko
kwana tigantara gentokera tigankwana pon ntarebe gentokera kerogo kwana ng'abanyali bali. I want to tell you kerogo kwana politics ya nyali bali tia kwana nyali bali politics ya nyali bali ego kwana nyali bali chache na nyali bali masaba, and I want to make this thing Fred nongibwete nyali bali enkima nyali bali tego soki mugavana onye mugavana itakuru nyali bali chache esenga these people ba kwana romo nyali bali mo spina baguche they are sidelining abantu aba bakambanane amona abasigisa abantu bande abaguche boka no bakase no kwana bo nyali bali jorongeri na machogo na mbaibere. Don't take Monda Kobera Sarat for granted. Monda actually is commanding a lot of forts in Nyaribari Church. Araf na kambanane Monda no mua Monda. Akuru mua Monda. Inyombe kuru kumua Monda. Abwate so much fucking grab. Bono, don't take him for granted. He will bring. No Nyaribari Church. Nyaribari Church is go. Ego chakwakera.
Point yana kwa nyorota rambugata. Inami netiga. Ndobwata abanyali bali batatu bakoboli bono bogabana.
Tigankwana onkeli kutoka kwa join party area senje na rochega as.
Tiganda kore point na lyoko ogokwana gereko iwere point. Abagabana tobwata bakoboli obogabana kunyali bali batatu Monda nobo deputy omaite bono deputy nobo kaso bogabana. Yani nale goteba abanyali bali bayigwana omaite nabo bakoyigwana batena ki asaba tobwate batatu. Ngotole right kiko support ye percentage yana nakina tebiri Fred naki ase tsoya matoke era bono mate no tsoya matoke nyali bali yako ruseito bono ni abando bange bagoteba naki omo muroyo mbu ya tsire lakini bono we will consider him in the future as bono base bono yani tali threat mono cause nonye simba arati ara nyole tsukura tsinyingo mate nyali bali ko bwe tsoya matoke ara nyole.
Sa wa bona gentokera ntokora saba nyali bali bona gatoto komnye kyo bogaba no butokoro ko senege chule tiato bro kege chule bali ala isije chule ko konyora ntoko gekera banyori rege susunchera ekikere Monda ngibatara rege susu bamengo tokorie chule baadaye. That's my point. Bona bali ala isije konyora chule ya ege chule kya chira ko bega kongu ege chule kya bega kongu bona batoto
Mobisa
Freddy bona ne ya. Okay. Analysis yoko nyora
Nyaribari Chache bono mata south mata igaseino. What is ngakia bantu bakwana Europe governor between Simbarati na bagaka bali babere oyo ndeze Progu na of course Ongeri na Kamuraka kiasi.
Tigankwana bono Ongeri okanda kwa Ongeri DAP Kenya ekora advantage ase Azimio kwarodire fota tana utialete competition nyali fota tana utiebe igoro mbame itenge possibly a latinere content ngonero ko chukura mbame itazimio they have realized that but it has so beroro acha buchukura bunyonyo nomination yo ambassador na mbaibero go chakwayo nde UDA machogu ko kama make a strong candidate ya sababu gaba ni will give mpaka betisa Sarat lakini Arati achitaka lia izege mistake ground akacha ikafota sa akuwa na the issues to affect abantu mbabwati para mbani konyora pasa list ti factory bangaine tunchiyo na mbaibera akakole sabu ngia kalia la isia bantai bakasene communica to other places vouch koliki learning met akira na nyali baliga akanyara nyali bali batete bali ege chule geture kibanto bakorigie bara bange bakomnya kigiacharo kagiatama akarati gabeges bana Banyaribari ngo kabale barenga renki kere rais kuri bana Banyaribari chachaba manyano cyo bisie count kire amonto ko bol chukura konyali masaba tari ko toera saintun kiego to bana Banyaribari chache. That's what monda go tumeka komukit oyo ko toera san ko boli aro bagabana konyali masaba intu bana Banyaribari chache ngiago to karaba kwa no Banyaribari na ambaye bero boguche factor ko baba gucha baguche they have side drain campanana in terms of development and other binto bindo bigo chapuna positions tiegas ba very side drain. They will think voting Monday cover better also about deputy ko wakiro mogabana. I want to tell you this chukura chise kwa kubona iga arati akota konya chukura kinga sikuru Nyaribari chache ko wabuna aranyalo ko Nyaribari masaba chukura chiga cyo mogabana chirofi. I think ko Nyaribari Simba will get more than 50,000 votes courtesy
So kuna yore
of
ground
Monda.
Mobisa kuna yore ground yote tuonte biga nga e ground arati is very popular Nyaribari chache mate.
But yes, it's more popular than Machogu.
Okay.
That is the truth.
Okay, norote no Nyaribari masaba. Abantu, especially young people, abasaya abange bagote anarat. Abange mbane ko moragili bagote atigato tema arati.
Na boy ge.
Mukwana bali like tikuranzira arati yabate atatara sababantu.
Na ndege ndokende Nyaribari masaba. Na Nyaribari masaba na bosimba gutangana siki. Abagaka ababere ababansa batatu. No bakoboli chukura kuru Nyaribari mochuya oyo ngeli oyo Machogu. No bakoboli chukura kuru masaba.
Namanyete na Charles Chuya mato kenebe Nyaribari rogoro masaba.
Nyaribari masaba.
Bogete Chuya mato. Akoru bogete range na keroka. Bono oriaro motondo. Then ongeri na Machogu bakoru gesubon nabaguche.
Bono ngento to kabanya naende to koba milako arati sikutanga na chukura Nyaribari masaba.
Nada ita toli ngege nteki no neni ni chukura tia mate because ngeri nare ko batebi na ki. Tote bono yani bono na bate icho ya matoke era bantu bago te omo mro mbial ra kino mo kale tiga to chito mori ngeri bada.
Okay, Felix Nyaigo iratoka Charles Chuya matoke nabe te umujanja ati go bogabana abo lyo bojumbe momwe kubugo
ta konyora bojumbe because enyo mbako rubano torozi nago te imbo tondo moino omo ngwana roso kire bona oyo nde manduku bono igaba kire birombeta because sibesa
manduku no yorengi te ports authority
omo ngwana nerore odiemwa asiete bobe
na ndege tunachira ko realize bona tigangwana tunachira ko realize politician yabagu sibare they are not decisive and Machogu ko realize ata bekani mbaya so UDA mapema kuna ngobona na retisho na mbai berega ntongo tabera chikure chiko chakabera Machogu chinko apigeti mo gubene Abdulvin Bwali okurusa to Mogirango. And I think so Mogirango the babwate candidate ko ku oyo ndo yongo kagara magana bata bo chukura ya nomination ngora ngi national government next anytime njondo changa ndali chukure percentage chako cha wake ku South Mogirango chiko bachi nyinge Dolvin wata contribute anything the choice of deputy governor ko kitutu chache note ongere nwaru sitio mogabana oyongo nwaru sitio mogabana obura nwaru sitio mogabana chukura mpaka chibega kana simbarati oche kitutu chache sauti ga abwa to momuramo moimat and that is a good mobilizer bakobata na kibagendi. That's an added advantage here son bone emoli na kyogosa kayo emoli oyokoro ku mangi ndoko mango sena support korunga esengenjo bantu bali tinkoma esengenjo na ta decisive ako tanga tara ko make decision unless ira nense akwa na bantu bali abatebi ya abako twatikiri skubuna ba Machoge tokore tigatoswega igase twanyore getaria serikali ende Machogu ngobo mongaini alge women rep kurubo Machoge chache esengenjo ndakurubo Machoge borabu make chonya chukura cha Machoge ang 70% na bwa bantu abanke asitinamba banamba isa asitinamba cha bantu bakisika abutaba nyali bali abagetutu aba Machoge na bwa banke
diganda go te bone gento otaite ko peiri asesi aseyu oma ete keroko bara tori ko bara Nyaribari chate na Nyaribari masa ogo te anomo Nyaribari tori ko te abakitutu chate na kitutu note ogo te ambo getutu But there is no way ora Rusia Senator Bomatoga Borabu or Rusia Gumandre Bomatoga San. You can't do that.
You can do that to serve your own interest. Yes.
You can't do that. Togo Koraigo.
But
na kibono maite na bagote ana ki bono noroche bono maite ase okay ase chikura maite bono chire because abantu bari gereti mboge tutu because toroche bono para uba bwene tabana ne chikura isiko na ki abantu abonsi baruse rich deputy ororo
lakini no maite nga ke tutu will not lose anything as this election is chenge njo baba representative as camp and yons on the ones na nyora they go through anything aba gichuchu na bora bono advantages mbabwa to ba senator mbabwa to no deputy governor
mbabwane natiko rules because sikura babwata neti nyingi
na kingo ko era sabantu bano bara advantages na bone ndekegere between obo gabana barwe between omo basi no munyaribari ase bone ndekego chokora machogu is ta konya kule chike kabo kemese ngenje ongeri nyonya na bwata abantu bakonyari masaba chikura ko tokonya rure masaba na cheti mpaka chibe mo
ndongera bargo te yotanga understand ndai totora igwana gabo omaite na ekera na rego goteya go kwanalyze ria abantu abako boli obogabo na batato inata gete tora akwarera simbarati because bono to kwanira simbarati ro chigo twachensirie gento tore kwanera na rego gote ibono chwe amatoke era bono yekora mubeka isiko
yes
ngoboli aro obogabo na lakini yani bono tali impact nena mono bona na ande bono muna konyoro ongeri atara defect na abantu bagote na abanyari bali bata ongeri atago anzarenda ate na machogo kora akira machogo chukulera onde bona like rende dynamics o maite siasa ne bwate dynamics na bego change no mbona ozaman machogo maite na bwate chibesa chira sustain campaign yo governor a serious one ata abantu bako boli chikura by day gusio governor machogo is one of them obwate chibesa ekina ena reason ya gero mingo magara agatama because bono mingo magara tare ko compete na machogo
right
bono abanda babero ongeri na machogo otherwise bono yo magoro ko yonde go sanango seso na bande familia yamo
oyo mari sabere ke secondary mega yonde nware man
ne familia yamo bono yani in case yani bono dynamics totebeche abantu bamwena ki gaki ongeri tigera machogo yani na tamo tigera abantu bamweli osana ki ongeri no ekale getio muntu togwakira chikura machogo because togo split chikura simbarati oirire
bono toko koresa machogo gento kemokora he has been an MP in Nyaribari masaba abantu mbaro bamwanchite na bande bamwangete in fact to kwento koma asa politics obogambi obwa abantu mbaraga ogati mbarata ga ogati ekingo mo rule kela utukotanya chikura chionsi cha Nyaribari masaba na mbai bere monda factor ya Nyaribari Chache keroko boli obogaba nobo na kingo koresa monda also factor in these people fighting for the post of governorship in Nyaribari kila kinga mo bwata mo in mind
sorry for interjecting lakini keroko te amonda umaite bono igondora nata gete tora square abantu babere ongeri na machogo korati yakoleta monda ime
bono machogo na strong bono mo bono tukobeka in place esengenjo ye party ya UDA arafu na no gotwara obusiringi oyonde na strong in Nyaribari asa abantu babere oyonde na strong machogo na strong in Nyaribari abuto ibwana ni
naki anare goteba naki chikuro maite na abantu na babwenete bamwena ki ingoto gwakera omaite bonsimba esogeti getira kindi abantu na bakwa mwana ki asabo esogeti Fred no yo mobisati ingomoroche to ise gosero mopiro ito biratiere buya
nyagaka the point is ya point era roneri na noto to kwasi umwegenteke Nyaribari Chache mbagwa kakure senge nchongo monto no Nyaribari that's what you should know abantu abanka kwanza kamba nane mbagwa kange senge nchoko boli no Nyaribari so
nakinko nata tenye lingi na Nyaribari Chache tiangore analysis yo dani mao kwalibaga yani bona Nyaribari bare kwa asaba gaka babirongeri na machogo bamwe oyomo bakwa moyo mo maite bado uno mogutse kori gichikure ticho bwempi o maite bono no Nyaribari masaba mogutse tako bempi nande bono
man.
ono bagotaka ko kichinyombe tsinde batena giti gato support yoyo. The same case bakwenda mata bantu abonye bono bamwironye machogu bono muna bono toro tako support tongi ata tako kichinyombe tsinde bone effecte una beko na beko determining okoiro bochumbe
Point ya ne bono igate
that means
Felix
yondega kwena mate machogu tongi ngo chere ko mobilize abantu bae bavoti against machogu batebe aye bondo tonda geti no moindi otagete
nande na gento kendo bwento manye bono iga asisiasi yobo gabana it's too late gocha ya bantu na ki voting pattern ya bere to gocha go ekogara bantu some people have already made up their mind to onte ngomong no yo chaka rangiri buchichiro mata ja kebweli buna chenche mind ya no mwebese kana na kieko gara bata yabo mwana oli simba mbya ko gamba mbya ko kwana omwana oli ateba abatuleti cheto bachibesa bali omusara kule county omwana oli simba ateba nchome tindiko support simba tindiko support simba njende campaign I feel like kuirale chukulechi kambi tole kama ine tora ourselves our own political ambitions and interests yes tole lakini nimeteke kama ntoli na barabwe bako support simba ncheke ntokera kinata bakiko kora Abanyaribari abako boli chukura Umunyaribari Chache tali included in their talks bakanda barangirania bagucha boka batenge batuko kamba igoro ya mu Abanyaribari keraba Abanyaribari bomerania na Abanyaribari Chache kama no mukamba nane abaisharansa bagamba mwarabu na bomeranete monda naira kwa so fast keralo rabando bombe agochurangalia abantu bamwe abakamba nane mwaro chibali mbomerete bakamba bakwana mu bwabo mbato kwana retibu na intuga bakamba nana mono Umunyaribari Chache inki bakoto esinyo to rugento gete korwa sara tinko nanu ko deputy support me iga no egento gito kere aba batiga bari gege chule nande bari ko kenyoro lakini abanyorere gesusu na abere kinko batiga ege chule ne gesusu na abanyorere gesusu
gaka wangire ko igwa mangana nyagaka tari ko igwa mangana ayu watani
na jiro ko beresa
na igure muna kwa tebire lakini point ya monera munta etoibu omondo gotiko ega norote bono muna tongia se ale cambio bogaba na boga tongia omondo tongia go support yo bogaba that's made it amini go sengo irale tsikura
ega ntokara kyo manye voting pattern buno yo ndata mbere nya ata Dickson Wesley buna ata voting pattern nya Nyaribari Chache total different ntwanya kwa kunto itukondiyo tura ke kura ke kabu kem unless lituko Nyaribari Chache ara buli bogaba na Nyaribari Chache ara chame singa. That's my
example. Yango example kama. 2017 yakera province ongelia bole tio bosene tikura ile nganyo leta kuruma Nyaribari Chache.
Tinko manya.
To koma nero tanga ile. Nyaribari kesa nero ya mwete tikura.
Lakini factor kia gerta gakiri chukura.
Ongeli.
Tigango erase people were bitter with the son of Nyachae family. They wanted to frustrate him. Kwana chiponchi agareta si umomura Charles Takiri tukura.
Oma kineli gwante biri naki. Munyaribari tanya gwaka kuramo nako tebi naki neba baro neba ba ma
dynamics. Ngakina dynamics. Ngwata ya politics. No chena ngota politics ne wata lot of dynamics na kitu ngo kwandara. 2017 the dynamics of 2017 changa different ne chiabon nende asobo gabana. It will never be like this.
Yango tebiga. You should use the past and to predict the future. Tario to make a future taraika go predict the past. A past nero tu arodi.
A past nero ya konya go tenga te ntwanya gwaka kura to ibwana ina mo 2013 ya 2013 imbage tinche ntwa bate montra kinchi kura chite twa chibagete Nyaribari masabe ge mondo tangi chikura ndo monga na Nyaribari Chache. A point ya nanko eresa ne na Felix yo bwanto bwate bujeiga. No Nyaribari Chache ko produce gabana. Nyaribari nkima ko produce gavana ete to monto ibange to monto maete interest ya evel place evel clan of Nyaribari ngeta ite o monto maete Nyaribari Chache ngibate Nyaribari masaba ngeta na ndo monto yabe ke inclusivity kero ko ya songe na machogu ever excluded some people in their leadership plans mbeni included bantu bande oyi munyole gabo kere bako kora siasa yabo ya obo gabane bako chabe mukia balisi aba retired buna machogu ke mu retired teachers amuna balisia kuruboguche ababeke kambi yae. What does this show to these other people? Ebakora bado bogampiona aida ago to sideline. A point yane ngegane linga obogaba no bwabone no bokong ntora banyali bali mbali gocha kwaka kura ke kap kem. That's the point.
All right. Igo mubisoko teba mate mubwata marunguniko na
Tari mate yoka. Tari mate yoka. Ya kurogora bakambanane bakambanane mbaro bata support macho kuna enda abantu mbaro batara esenge nchobu MP ubwa ya gabire abantu of course yokorregas abantu mbarago gatende mbaraga chite bali bako gachi bako chwake kambi ngao. Amisi I want to exit. Baba my finish
actually what the information ni tamanyete
korwa yangwagero mwario bakwenda
unaita to kwane goro ya Nyaribari Chache kidogo in this politics of Nyaribari Chache Nyaribari Chache politics ni what out dynamics and then ata about to predict so boni got a ground tongue in rock and what numbers na ndenge ndo kia mokoro relax not campaigning na ata umuntu ngoto sokera sokie bigoti bune giraffe uri ko tambe iga ina abanyarwe bakosoko umuntu gakobora pio ko sokie bigoti umuntu goja koligera libu mchanda enchere toke bakora arusi omonto bakora motogore getugie kiabeire kebe ketogoru babeke chandoro tomako ibanga tukora to monta manyinga ito
nakina batebiri bona abantu abande nebisiri babuga to monto bwato bo combat list bora togore getugie kyori oryo nsanda abande tigabarege bisiri babuga bitacho miri
asabona iga to mosuko kitora to discussion mune yecha usno motienyo saba. We can predict who is going to win the next election. Omonto kento kinde shua. Tongtar koira novice. Tinganje ti inche kento personally inche tinganje ti leadership traits. Because ya go to pagwa to band. Na mbaibere orro kan recover so selfish. You know, are so selfish. Na ndenchi na paketo kakurusu wa bistura be kan yabane puppet. Umuntu ibako tabanga sobateyo na bako be korora beroro to ibanga to chocolate to mozo so baroro arafu ekantonka to chitwa taba nyonye bukungo to tabierega to chora bagambi bamo bwete nyasaye abagambi bo bwete kore kebe tong tali bunga bako kora kebe no monto kore kebe na ndoko gakara bona be to moromu amata masama bune pare ya gurkombu go uri ndonge tembo kaibeno abe ke tamata masama akobeka chinchara chichiko tia saba sali ba
siasa mondo naro bekene
baro ba colegas bono roje
no nyam Fred na wedo to temu na mama imako batengi mate no bokora tu mondo letera
mbia mono na go kirgo sanga na ino nyasaba senna ne musuko tu mran to kore this kind of thing mbia mono Fred ya sega ya okora mbia mono bono uko mara go
next time mabimbo bastokare ngagete bogo kujana butora chitoende sobo Felix Nyagaka to igunga ki mandu kwa ko ngete ground ngaki wene ritadi ndagoro kwa
birombeta
mandu
birombeta ngo irali chukura bwana bijamo no botuko byamwezi
bijamo no mubisa karibu sana brother babu kubwa
nga yokorwa abege amute tindos
oyo sei tomate oyo no yonka
kitu so Freddy siasa oyo Nyaribari Chache ro omongwane ubone ne riale bita toro chiage tiri tongyo ba sideline re tongye gento na gotebiri na gotebiri kya mo boostire mono obosani obo bwa matiangi na Susan Mochache bwa mokonyira sana abantu mbara bona muno mate ko rwase matiangi am sure benefit rikolikana na basigari
bono
ase Susan Mochache baretire ti project multi-million project ase Nyaribari Chache
bono
because bono ne project ya Susan Mochache akore school ya so kabise kenyoro bono muna ayora ende school ye kenyoro ga bu ya say no okore wanda sororo
igo
bono rocho oire no 50 million ye school ye kenyoro ga bu abanta umba kuwe that
is a serious contender and we cannot rule him out chikora chiko
to como rule him out
karibu sana amoge tutu chache south karibu sana
mora bara inga kimore ma more biya bori nywete mwairira mangana kere semba tekere magaye tendi
Twalenge Nyaribari Chache tuli ibeno katikati.
Awando jenga mukale ko tumnyokira baraiga mukale ko toita kisiasa mata aye baba. Akire platform ene ngiamu aretire platform yo kuligera siasa chitu cha kusina ne platform yo kuligera nyandi abantu baita banje babwatie e video mune yaba ikiregera basanga ari baramanya ngambi ndo kibigenderete kurwe ground yeita.
Ikina kieke no maitaba wao kwana from the heart from their heart wao kwana ku
especially no samune yegwate buko about maubi maubi no na bantu no mbono bago te ano mumroli no muyara kine bono ga kia mekati ete mata ange goreke
ega asi enkongu enkongu lakini ende konya kuligera litole irinde abantu bachole omuntu oraba korere gasi omuntu oraba ikanga maite kina kiro kinkomata kere bono stiri abantu baitu kunya gwaka bari hisabu ngabono ngakitokora
ase koru ODM omwando na kibagendi ngo lera kiri konyore ticket ODM
ere 50-50 maite ODM nonye manyete mburaga ati bono taba mageni siasa
obota omamangana ali obo broka babo ngwana obasali ODM gusi
ibanyitinde kire aerire bono lende na ikwaro cyo mumuro simbajete ochire na omo na jikingo sibyare lakini mbata getiasi ngwa rajane tunaga chiriwo kagane ngitie korasa tata getie gasi yakoro yogo sibie chama
lakini omata muna lirimbu yago ateba na kyo monto tata gakya nominate ko legali nominate abantu bako nominate na abairi
so bono na kitu takerete obugambi bo chenchie ODM yesibigwe in fact next time kwanza ODM very branded tutatege nawo giko cha kwini abantu mate ntote gitigendo geko nyakoborio katika next time very branded die begento kende ngao ereta abantu bande imeri nde togendere ndo cha kukwamoro
lakini bone gento kyabeire kongugusi yani kyabeire fani gusi kwanza omo muro simbarati tata nabwata abantu yani abwata chikura chinda taralikia
mate nyasaya yakobanga nari abangeta kamurakari Joseph Kaganchwa bono na simba nera banga Joseph abande bamwanja busayigo bakamuita babona tukunyara guchenchi na mureta ki ebiragita mogo chenchi abandi already bamwire
because no nyari bali soito omo muro tata abwata chikura sana
wanze kinga ngabaka chance yema toke taiko iwekana no ekaro yoino
neken otherwise ngenyore bano zengoiranete
no ndi Kenya bado
nabongo gote ya tokoenda tututare tutokora analysis buya
bono tutare logoro pikero karo gore kona ya kweri ndi logoro
okay otherwise what we'll do nabotoko leta no ebo tondo yoka yabo sobo because wendera mashabo na abantu barabatena momrakyo yo
toende kabuli nyumba mwabo
abantu yani eri bagote omo muroyo mbiyale yani go is growing imbiyale but we'll think about him in the future yani nakinagote isimbarati abugate bono simbarati agokwana kamonoko bwo omo muroyo Nyaribari nabone abantu abake barabu yani agente gana gote liri amangana muna alzane ti aleta abantu abake bagote na abantu obenenire mono simbarati togwakira bakengo na abantu they were willing simbarati no wale kwende ekiama kende batamanyeti bora kera azimio abantu bale gotagote simbarati bado bagwakira yani ere koitabaro simbarati netaba no DM
timu ya enga kioroche ekweni include momo imana donya alistoto
donyo matere ne gumandre po irire tsikura mambi
oirire mapema na momo imasene tunero chire
donyo mate no nyamanyari bali so bonkero kagari tato mwabana ro karenge MCA ya ichuni wo demo MC 2013 baka 2017
okay wona ina inyoire iko bona baba ngantu gweitera nagaito
abuli bono donyere ani ere bona noroche bono nonye oyo te amuna tie gumandre kwa sema chokwa karuseti Woman rep eno amacho wari kunyerusiande onsi no eno monto neba no lio wakera macho gwe kura wakera macho kuna ando wakera donya mwina.
Igo donyere tigatotebe nga it's deal done yere kia ero chori.
Donyera ikaran stake roko because neba chikura tanya liba alio maita bono they are more than 200. Donyera bono yani omonto bono ole shweke roko basa bono igara donya.
Ngaki momo imabo senate kana go face emori ngaki aramo moko nyarora emori yago chikurwani kogonka ons kogonka baka yago kana bunda
emori omate obe tu sincere no ne bambo machoke gali emori ngate yale ko no bochumbe tale konyora kura bono yani go bono toro chinto bwate heavyweight ne lightweight ba ko bera ligi na momaima bona kinagote momaima mate ngoma chiko mweka no omonto ko iwo koro kwa poko koro Nyaribari Chache tato obwe mpio okonyo orombo MCA na abantu bari bamaite ko chiesa psychology y'abantu akwenda amatango okonyora bono muna poka amaite okotera munerie ke gusio gotera kurugoro bakanso tera ria bangina buya gakwenda matanga katoliki
onyatera yonzi
gakwenda matanga katoliki agokwani abantu tumusifu Yesu Kristo milele na milele daima amina yani amaete muna abantu bonse pia ko bago
bono
nande bono torochi point bono agote ana kamuraka ninjengo gasega simbara tinjengo gasega so abono barumbi yabale
otherwise tigato toake nkora analysis ye ground ya Nyaribari masabarogoro ndigeria abantu akubori on tomere inbox ya love touch tora abakaranga na barabu maybe 2 days korula ya tora abakaranga na barabu na tu akarangire babo tongi ngaite zebakare bayigule libe
Nyaribari bono okay nabangora kwa analysis tutararo
bono
birombete bono agote inere okay na abantu mbamuobo take
bono
because bono omongwa naro bako rwanire ticket ODM nere okoro kuchwea abono bako rubono yende totebe mbotondo toranye classify bono mongwano yonda batega kimo akero moibi mongwano yakabata inuna ense na maraba mokori yago sene birombeta
tokorigia
birombeta ni tembwate
ndagete ondigeria marita akwirende amarita Nyaribari masabarogoronsi
lazima ngo likeronse
alafu tunya ikaranzire because twara bere 2 hours and have